Welcome to Action Sports World, bringing the best of international adrenaline sports. First this week, the stars of freestyle snowboarding thrill the crowds in downtown Beijing at the Iron Style. Then it's more city-based fun with the bands Downtown and some of the biggest names of skateboarding competing in London. Next, Austria hosts skiing in the streets at the Red Bull Play Street. And finally, Sarawak in Borneo is the venue for Stop 1 on the Wakeboard World Cup Tour. Beijing, host of the 2008 Summer Olympic Games, now opens its doors to the biggest snowboard competition in the world, the Iron Style. Now in its 19th year, the tour comes to China for the second time. And inside the iconic Bird Nest Stadium, a giant 40-metre high kicker has been created. Covered with snow imported from the local mountains, it's to host the bigger extravaganza that is the Shaun White Oakley Iron Style. Well, dropping in first will be the Swedish competitor Niels Arvidsen, followed by three Norwegian Star Sandbach, Torstein Hogmo, and our top place super final qualifier Ulrik Berch. An amazing all-Scandinavian final. And here we go, Niels Arvidsen dropping in switch. We haven't seen him hit the jump switch yet. And that was something pretty wild. Looks like a kind of cab double cork, and I wonder if he was thinking of a triple, because Niels Arvidsen, of course, was the guy first ever to pull a triple flip. And the way he opens, it looked like he was going for a triple, but chose to bail halfway through. Loses his beanie in the trick with no points for that move. He rides away, but with too few points to put Sweden on the podium. So the second super finalist, that's Star Sandbach, a very, very stylish Scandinavian rider. And a little bit of a hand down on the landing, which will drop him some overall points. Well, up on the rail, but that's just a bit of bonus for the crowd. But with this best jump of 81.67, I don't think it's going to be enough. We'd expect scores up in the 90s to take home the title here today. And next rider, Norwegian Torstein Hogmo, one of the most popular riders on the planet. Dropping in switch. And this is the trick that got him through to the super final. There it is again, absolutely perfect. The cab 1080 double cork, absolutely brilliant this time. And a nose press on the rail there. The judges, in fact, not scoring this round. It's just there to keep the crowd entertained after the jump. And there he goes, cab 1080 double cork. Look at the way he just fell out there perfectly. Well, a great jump, and could be a shot at the first place. And indeed, he moves into rank 1 after that jump with a score of 88.33. Well, next up, it's Ulrik Berch. Look how stoked this guy is. It's been great to have him here in Beijing. Goes. Lays down the Ulrik flip, a backside 1260 double rodeo. Giving a little point to the camera there, and on to the rail for the benefit of the crowd. Lovely loop from board to end it up. And there it is again, Ulrik's own particular take on a backside 1260 double rodeo. waiting for the score. And there it is, it's a 91.67. That's enough to give Bedersha the win. Well, that was an all-Scandinavian final, as we said, but it's the Norwegians who've swept the board comprehensively. 1, 2 and 3 here in Beijing. Horgmo second, Sandbach third. Well, that's it from the Air and Style in Beijing. More from the Ticket to Ride Tour over the coming weeks.
Welcome to Bad Gastein in Austria. After a 2-year break, one of the most unique freestyle skiing contests celebrates its comeback. So with the qualification over, it went down to the final 4, and New Zealander Jossie Wells claimed 3rd spot with this run. Jossie really enjoying his run, and even has time to stop to get some more encouragement from the fans.
Oh, I couldn't be more stoked. I mean, tonight went great for me with the draw I got. I had to go off Elias early, and I knew that I wasn't going to beat him, so I just had fun all night, and I ended up on the podium, my first podium for the season, so I'm really happy. I had a great night.
So on to the final, and first up was Antti Ojia from Finland. A lot of speed approaching the first jump, and Ojia tries a frontside 900 but sketched the landing. Things got worse on the second jump as he attempted to switch 720 but misjudged the landing and hits the lip, and all but ending his chances for first place. After gathering his ski and urged on by the locals, he battled onto the finish line, undoubtedly disappointed with this run. So Switzerland's Elias Ambrul knew that once he didn't make any mistakes on his run, top spot on the podium would be his. Let's see what he did.
Yeah, I actually came here to like relax and party a little bit. Then my dad or my family came out here, and it's a pretty long drive, and then I thought I got to ski well. Yeah, I made it into the last final, and then yeah, I won. It was pretty crazy.
Well, don't go anywhere just yet. Coming up next, it's the Vans Dantan from London. After which we'll head to Sarawak in Borneo for action from the Wakeboard World Cup.
London's a bit rougher, you know, it's raining a lot of the year, so the ground's getting weathered away, it's rough, so it's different. It's an older city as well, it's not like Barcelona, it's got a lot of newly built stuff, it's smooth.
Yeah, it's a rugged approach, definitely a rugged approach. But you know, that's all part of it. Living in England, you grow up skating the worst tarmac, flea-bitten floor, you're just used to that.
The spots are more like, obviously not like your Barcelona kind of plaza spots. They're like one-hit spots that you have to go and find, which are in the middle of a state somewhere, you know, which is like
that's where all the spots are.
Together.
I'd say that the way people skate here is a bit different because of the floor. The people have to skate on the streets. The spots are more original and there are a lot of concrete skate parks. Well, it's a different approach to skateboarding when you see the English skate. They're really good on transitions and skate really fast, and their style really sets them apart. Well, it's a great city with good music culture. The English culture is really different to any other countries in Europe.
The Vans Downtown Showdown, it's a cool event, man. It's a good idea, it's a nice concept, you know, get a cool venue downtown in the city, build some obstacles that are designed by teams and then have a big jam on it. Like, to have it in London's wicked.
I like this contest a lot because it's a team contest and you ride with all your friends in your team. It's 1 hour and you skate with everyone, all the teams together, and that's cool.
To us it's kind of like hectic and stuff because we skate spots with like 5 people and like, you know, it's out of everyone's way and stuff, as opposed to like coming here and there's 20 people all trying to like really attack something which is, you know, still sick in its own right.
You've got different obstacles and just abstract stuff you've got to sort of make use of, which is good. Being English skaters and sort of be used to that.
You can choose the obstacles you want and there's no pressure, so because of that it's great for the people to always see more than 10 skaters on an obstacle. It's a cool concept, it's really interesting.
I think the skating has to be creative because it's a creative spot. It's going to be like really good skateboarding, like Europe's best skaters are here, you know, like really incredible skaters.
I think it's good to show, like, I don't know, not just America as you say, but just like everybody, there's a lot of, I don't know, good skate teams in Europe, and there's really like a skate scene in Europe, you know, like a lot of teams, you know, like from all different countries.
I looked at what I thought were the best London spots, like past and present. I figured that I could put them together into like a Victorian alleyway. The quarter pipes from outside Fenchurch Street train station, which are now gone, which was a really good spot. Jack the Ripper probably walked on that piece of pavement at some point. The original bank to wall from South Bank. This is kind of influenced by, there's an estate in Clapham Junction that has like a really, really good bank to bar.
So the 2011 Vans Downtown Showdown was officially opened and 20 skateboarders from the 10 best skateboarding teams in Europe were ready to rock the death obstacle in an hour-long jam session. The level of skating was incredible, and skaters like Guillaume Mocca and Lucas Puig, Hugo Liard and Ben Ramers left their mark on the death obstacle. But the real standout skater was Element Europe ripper Phil Zwiessen.
There is, like I said, the big kind of